Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Doing a pretty special review tonight. This is a beer I've been wanting to try for a long time. This is Founders Breakfast Stout. Not the Canadian, not the Kentucky, just the regular old breakfast stout. It says double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout. So I mean, I love chocolate stouts, I like oatmeal stouts and coffee stouts, and they mix all three of them together in one stout, and it's only 8.3% ABV. I mean, it probably could be a lot stronger than that. I mean, look at the Southern Tier Blackwater series, those are all 10-11%, 60 IBUs. This is the last beer sent to me from Adam, aka Fan Brew, so go check him out if you haven't already checked him out. You know, it's funny, I actually got this beer back in September, I think, so it's been sitting in my fridge for at least 2 months, maybe longer. You know, it's funny, I waited forever to get this, and then I just kind of sat on it. Well, this is pouring like motor oil. Super, super dark. Kind of looks like the Goose Island, Bourbon County. I'm actually getting ahead on this one. Well, yeah, that's beautiful. That's a great looking stout. Light to regular brown, like cream head, very creamy. It smells like what a great stout smells like. Like it says, oatmeal, coffee, and chocolate. Yeah. It's more leaning towards the coffee in the nose. Kind of like an iced coffee with a little bit of chocolate. It's not that it smells like super amazing, but it smells pretty good. So I'm itching to try this, so let's get in here. Wow. The first thing I noticed was like how smooth and creamy it was. You know, like I said, the head was creamy. The body has like a nice creamy texture to it. Getting the strong coffee across the center and in on the finish. There's kind of a oatmeal kind of richness to it. I'm not really getting a whole lot of chocolate. Starting to get more of the oatmeal now. Getting that, it's almost kind of like a milkiness. Oatmeal stouts and milk stouts tend to have that same common flavor. I'm getting that here. Getting coffee bitterness in the middle, and it's lingering. Still, I mean, even though it says double chocolate, I'm not getting a whole lot of chocolate. I'm getting like a dark chocolate bitterness. I love the mouthfeel on this. It is like, it's actually a little thinner than I thought it would be, but it's coating my whole mouth. Like there's no carbonation bubbles like tearing up my palate or anything. It flows across like very silky smooth. And for 8.3%, I'm not getting really any alcohol. Like maybe like a tad bit of warmth. Yeah, really tasty. And I'm liking that it's a little bitter, but not ridiculously so. Because, like, I tend to actually not be a huge fan of coffee stouts because they tend to have such a dry, coffee bitterness. Like, I mean, like, I love drinking coffee, but a lot of the coffee stouts, it's like taking your finger, licking it, and sticking it in a bag of coffee, and then, licking it again. It's like the same thing. I'm going to sip on this and hopefully write up a review. And we'll come back with my final thoughts. Okay, I am back with the Founders Breakfast Stout. I really took my time with this, hoping it was going to open up more as it warmed up. And it did a little. I wasn't getting chocolate hardly at all. Now that it's, practically room temperature, I am getting a dark chocolate, mostly in the finish. The bitterness and the aftertaste of the coffee and the dark chocolate increased a little as it warmed. But unlike a lot of other, coffee stouts, it's not like that saltiness that I get, which is good. So, pretty tasty beer. The only thing that I don't like about it, or if I had to find a flaw, I should say, is that it's actually surprisingly milder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I wouldn't call this a mild beer at all. I was just expecting like an explosion of flavor, and it's not like quite to that level of robustness, but it's still really, really tasty. And what I also really like about it is the drinkability on this beer is amazing. 8.3%. This is drinking like a Guinness. Like no, like even now that it's practically room temperature, next to no warmth, not heat, but like next to no warmth. And the bitterness is staying low. It's a little thinner in the texture than I was expecting, but they're still maintaining that nice kind of creaminess to it, probably from the oatmeal. So the grade for Founders Breakfast Stout, I'm going to go 8 out of 10 on this. I think it's a very good beer, and I liked it, but it did not blow my mind, and I'm being, dead serious and honest here. I mean, if this was available in my area, I would probably drink it all the time, but I would not personally put it up there with, with the best of the best and the greatest of the greatest or whatever, but I really, really like it. I definitely want to try the Kentucky Breakfast Stout version sometime. So, thanks again to Adam at FanBrew for sending this to me. And again, that's an 8 out of 10 for Founders Kentucky Breakfast Stout. And thanks for watching this episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. And if I can think of anything else, I'd say that too, but I'll end this now. So, thanks for watching. Bye.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.